are you inside our game? The NPC replies with, spread. After this happens. In this clip, we can see that the map has completely changed to a long alley of trees. Rotchaz looks down for a couple seconds, then he looks up, and Cappy disappears, which is weird. Following this, that's the end of the video. This video was uploaded on August 12, 2011, but it was recorded on June 30th earlier that year, 5 days after the communication video. This entry takes place in another game. As Rotchaz says, he only made this game so he can train his building skills. Rotchaz says that he's recently been playing other games not on Roblox, like Half-Life and Left 4 Dead. Great choices! I don't really like Half-Life to be... Cappy asks the question to Rotchaz that we've all been wondering. What happened with the tree? He's wondering this because Rotchaz hasn't mentioned it for a while. Rotchaz replies that if he just ignores it, nothing will happen. Rotchaz wants to just ignore the tree for the time being. He also mentions that he privated the game, but then One Dash and his friends started begging him to unprivate it. I'm telling you, there's something up with these two, to which Rotchaz unprivated it so they can investigate it. All seemed fine until this happens. The tree spawns in Rotchaz's other game. The tree is spreading. Rotchaz leaves the game, and that's the end of the entry. But before we move on, there is a conversation between 3 people in the description. Here's how it goes. I already said no. Come on, man, let's have fun. I don't want your guys' definition of fun to possibly have your accounts deleted. Plus, I don't want to get involved in this, even if it's just using Studio sometimes. Listen, man, if you don't want to help us, then I don't want a friend who will ruin my only chance to actually investigate something interesting. Don't disappoint me. Okay, fine, but I'm only doing this because you're my friend. Thank you. We will call you when we need help. Whatever. Wow, these guys are pieces of shit. This is what Rotchaz was talking about earlier. Let's move on. Hey everyone, sorry for being gone for so long. A lot of stuff happened while I was gone, so I'm going to give a quick rundown on everything. The game is much different than last time. He explains that the sky is red, the trees no longer have leaves, and the sun is different. He also explains how some of the things that him and Cappy built are now gone. Space Wanderer, Calvin 2009's new account, said that he had a recording of the game when it started to change, but it is lost. Here's a photo of what the game looks like now. He goes on to mention the forum post from before. He says that it got deleted 2 days ago. Maybe people at Roblox HQ deleted the post out of panic that this info will get released. He tried asking Roblox about this but got no response. He thinks that Roblox is involved in this. Rotchaz also mentions that him and One Dash found something interesting. Ever since the little tree appeared on my desert map, One Dash got curious and wanted to know if it could appear in the other games he's made. Rotchaz created an empty base plate and after 2 days, it appeared. But after the tree shows up, he can no longer delete the game. Watching the empty base plate in the desert game, this is what they got. There are trees everywhere, and the NPC is saying spread, just like the noob NPC from the communication video, but the base plate only has 2 trees at the moment. That is everything that Rotchaz explains in this video. After this, it's the end of the entry. This is a very short video of Rotchaz joining the first game to be infected. He just shows how the game is now. The video is very creepy to watch, seeing what it once was from a couple videos ago to now a complete wasteland of a game that's unrecognizable from what it once was. This virus has completely taken over the game. This isn't his game anymore. There is an ID of a pastebin link. It brings you to this message. Jesus Christ, my ears are ringing. I'm opening up the map again. Alright, I just hope it doesn't do that loud noise. What the f? It's still there. I didn't even save it. I'm calling John. Judging by the date, this is the earliest proof of the tree being in someone's game, taking place a whole year earlier than this first video. I also think this conversation is at Roblox headquarters as well, D being David Baszucki, and John being John Shedletsky. Let's move on. This video is footage from One Dash and Space Wanderer investigating the desert place. This is actually the first time I've seen them investigate. They're questioning the NPC in this game, but after everything they ask the NPC, it doesn't answer. One Dash seemingly gets annoyed by this, seeing how he treats Space Wanderer. I don't like this One Dash guy. He asks one last question to the NPC. One Dash says, "What is wakefulness?" He gets no answer. One Dash then leaves, but then this happens. Space Wanderer falls through the ground and is teleported back to the tree's hallways. He wanders, see what I did there, through the hallways for quite some time, but the more I watched, the more I realized something. The audio is very different from last time. It seems to be more aggressive, more angry if you want to explain it like that. He eventually sees a name tag. This person is 1-Leaves. I knew he was behind this all. Getting close, this happens. 1-Leaves begins to speak to Space Wanderer. Seed, it's good to see you. I want to ask you something. Do you know your importance? Do you know your purpose? You are a grain of sand in the grand scheme of things, but I can change that. You'll be transformed into something greater. You will grow. You'll discover your true purpose. However, it is not the right time, but it soon will be. More life, spread, growth. You will understand when the time comes. Goodbye. There's no way that just happened. Right at the end of the video, it shows an ID to an Imgur image. It shows Rochez in red text saying, I hope you're happy, then Seed over and over again. This is absolutely crazy. 1- is behind everything. The description of the video shows another Imgur link. It's a conversation between Rochez and 1-. Not right now. You can't keep doing this. I'm sorry. This is just too much. I need a break. Stop being such a baby. After that, it's the end of the entry. There can be multiple theories about what's happening here, but I think I have a pretty good idea. 1-Leaves is behind it all. I should have seen the signs from the get-go. 1- created this virus and he is somehow inserting it into other games. He created this virus, but he didn't expect it to be this lively, hence why he wants to investigate it so badly. He wants to study it. He created an artificial intelligence that can think for itself, make its own decisions, and spread into any game it wants. Roblox knows about this issue. They ignored and deleted Rochez' complaints about this virus in fear that this will reach the public eye. I think that conversation from a year earlier is from people at Roblox. Then 1 year later, they find out that it's in someone else's game. They begin to panic. They know that this will destroy the Roblox platform. Slowly, this virus will spread into every single game. 1- was surprised at how effective this virus turned out. He doesn't know what he's created, because at this rate, there's no stopping it. It will continue to spread its seed all over the Roblox platform, and all we can do is be a grain of sand for the roots.